Hey guys, welcome back to Rockford YouTube channel. For this video, I have some amazing new tool deals to share with you. We have Home Depot, we have Lowe's, Walmart, and Amazon. The Amazon links will all be in the description down below. For Walmart, Home Depot, and Lowe's, we use the YouTube shopping links, and you'll see the boxes popping up here, there, and everywhere throughout the video. So, I actually have some deal of the day deals that I want to share with you that are only good for October 4th, but I'm going to save those for the end of the video, because all these other ones are going to be good for a longer period of time. So at the end, we'll cover all the deal of the day deals. First up, Home Depot, we have the DeWalt 20-volt lithium-ion starter kit, 5 amp hour batteries and charger, $2.99, but we're getting 2 free tools to go with it. So you get the 5, you get the 4. This is one of the newer chargers. The DCB 1104 has a 4 amp output. It is a 2-stage charger. So this is a newer starter kit from DeWalt. But then $2.99, we're getting 2 free tools. Now here's the thing. If we go to see all, the tool options are not the greatest that I would love to see, but I do like at $2.99 getting all of this. It is really good values. First, the hammer drill at $169. We have the brushless atomic impact driver. You get the cordless ratchet, which probably is my favorite of this bunch. The job site fan, now that is, I believe it's DCB something 12. It's the newer version, the upgraded version. So the old one is hybrid. This one is not. It only runs off batteries. I have the older one. I prefer it. I think it's not as strong, but still the hybrid to me just makes it a better deal. And then we have the drywall screw gun, which apparently people don't like very much, but there's not a ton of reviews. So maybe look into that some more, see what's wrong with the thing. But $2.99. What was that, about 5 different options? I really like getting 2 free tools. It's nice when we get 1 free tool, but it's like amazing when we get 2 of them. Next up, over at Walmart, we have the Sportsman gasoline 4,000 watt generator. Normally $5.20 down to $2.99. It's getting cold out. I know people use their generators for camping and those sorts of things, but for me, it's winter power outages. We need to keep the lights on, keep the heat on, more importantly, keep the pipes and myself from freezing. So we have 4,000 surge watts, 3,500 running watts. It's a 7 horsepower motor on that guy, and it is gasoline only. Now, you guys know I like the dual or even the tri-fuel generators, but this one is super cheap, and if I had to just take one, gasoline's probably most convenient for the generators, but still 3,500 running watts, 4,000 peak, and only $2.99. A really good deal, and 3,500 watts runs like a ton of shit. Work lights, 21,000 lumen or so, they say. LED work lights withstand dual head. Oh, love a dual head. LED work light by Sofitas. 50% off. I really like that it comes on the tripod, but then you can also take it off. You even got this kind of goofy looking handle. It's like, remember that cartoon? Was it called like the Snorkels or something? The little guys that lived at the bottom of the ocean and they had these little things coming off their head? That's what it reminds me of. $55.99, and then there's a 50% promo code. It's supposed to go through the end of October. We'll see if it actually lasts that long, but you're cutting the price in half. If that promo code dies, if they kill it, if it's gone, you can also try this one as well. So you got 2 chances to score an amazing deal on those LED lights. Next up, we have another free item deal. This is the DeWalt 5 amp hour 20 volt battery. It says it's normally $117.46, but you're going to get it for free when you buy another item. So if we could take a look there. There's 6 items in this promotion. You got the angle grinder there. Love the miter saw. A little expensive at $347, but love that miter saw. Impact wrench, 1/2-inch drive. Get the 6.5-inch circular saw, which $129 is actually a really good deal. It's an older tool, but still, fully capable. 6.5-inch, and getting a 5 with it. The interchangeable or dual head, whatever you call it, ratchet is really kind of cool. You can change out the anvil and do both, but again, $279 is kind of expensive for it. But getting the free 5 amp hour with any of those tools. Going back to Walmart, we have a wall mount for a TV. This is actually really good. Starts out at $28. It's down to $14.99. Now, if you sign in, there's additional discount. I think it was a couple of dollars. It wasn't like cutting the price in half from there. But if you log in, you will see the discounted price there. And you'll notice that all the different sizes are discounted. So this goes up to 65-inch, which is a pretty decent sized TV. It is the flat wall mount. It like hooks on the top, and then you press down at the bottom. Usually there's some kind of a bolt or attachment at the bottom here, so it grabs the upper and lower lip. It doesn't articulate. It's not something that comes out away from the wall, and you can bend it all over the place. So it may be some limited uses, but I feel like most people, they just need it flat on their damn wall. They don't necessarily need to turn it upside down or put it at a 45-degree angle or some shit like that. So $14.99 for that size, but all sizes are discounted. Just bought myself a new TV yesterday, which may be the reason that we ended up pulling up a wall mount deal. Rechargeable AA batteries with charger, 10-pack, 2800 milliamp hour high capacity AA batteries. Comes with an 8-bay smart charger. This is by B Vigor. 40% off. That's with a V, by the way. Vigor. 8-bay AA batteries. Is it an 8-bay with a 10-pack of batteries? That's like the goofy ass thing with hot dogs and buns. That is, I didn't notice that till now. 10 batteries and 8-bay. That's amazing. Gotta love that. But seriously, rechargeable batteries. I always go for the rechargeables. I hate disposable batteries. I'm not even so much of an environmentalist. It just seems like such a damn waste. Like, really, we're going to use these batteries for 10 minutes, and then the vibrating's going to stop, and we're just going to throw them in the trash? We can't recharge these suckers and get back to it? It's just, no, seriously, like, why are we just throwing away batteries that have only been used for a few minutes? That just seems stupid. So I do like rechargeable batteries. $23.99, 40% off. I did just check that before starting the video, and it's working right now. Back to Home Depot, we got the Gear Wrench SAE N Metric 72-tooth combination ratcheting wrench set. It's a 32-piece set, normally $150. Right now, a special buy at $99.99. Notice you're getting the standard length, and you're also getting the stubbies. Why isn't that unfortunate? Stubby. Get you into those tight places, though. Now, these are not reversible. They're not the flex head, which you don't always want the flex head, because the flex heads, they're convenient in tight spots or when something's in your way, but it's not your everyday, I'm going to grab this thing every time, because they're a little bit annoying. You know, the head bends on the son of a bitch when you don't even want it to, and it's just... So fixed head, good. I wish they were reversible. Of course, then they'd be more expensive, so I guess that's the trade-off. Just don't back it into a frame rail or something, because you give yourself a damn headache. Back to Walmart. Skill 13 amp 8 1/4 inch compact portable job site table saw rack and pinion rip fence. Normally $239 down to $179. It's $60 off. So 13 amp table saw. My table saw is a Skill, but it is 20 years older than this one. Still going strong though. So I guess I have a slight affinity for the Skill table saw since mine has held up well for me. Actually got a project we're going to be using it. Actually, maybe later today if I get time. What time is it? It's 12 o'clock. Yeah, probably later today. Quick side note. So this deck over here, it's like 30 feet in the air because the first floor is like an 18-foot ceiling. I should probably measure it sometime, but it's ridiculously high. Anyway, so it's lots and lots of steps. But the Jamoke did not build the stairs very well. There's way too much overhang, the tread, and they're 20 years old now. So people have walked on the nose of it, and like all of them are broken because it overhung way too much, and that's where people step, and they're just... So... to try to avoid actually replacing all the boards, because the thing is, it's 2 boards per step. If I replace one of each, it's going to be obviously different. Every board's going to stand out. So then what, you're going to replace both? Well, then you replace those. Why aren't you going to replace the wood on the handrails? Well, why don't you replace... Pretty soon I'm going to have a whole new damn deck, and I'm not trying to pay for a whole new deck. So I'm going to take these boards off one at a time and rip them. It should all be the same, so I should be able to just set up the fence and rip them through, and I'll put the cut edge towards the inner side so it has like the same old edge, the beveled edge. I don't want to have to deal with having to add that. Anyway, that's the plan. And there's probably, I don't know, 50 steps. It might only be like 20, but it damn looks like a lot. Anyway, so I'll probably be using the table saw later today. Over on Amazon, we have the Williams half-inch drive enclosed head ratchet chrome finish single paw ratchet design. Now, Williams, not something we see on sale very often. Really good brand. That's like an old brand. That's OG brand. You could find some really nice working Williams ratchets that are probably like 100 years old at this time. Maybe not that. Well, probably though. I mean, they've been around a long ass time. Anyway, really good tools. $26.83. Not something we see on sale a lot. And look at Pro Torque Tools, $55. Auto Tool World, $60. And Zorro, $72. So right now, and this is shipped and sold by Amazon. It's not a third-party seller or anything. $26.83. Posted that yesterday, but the price is still good, so. This one, it's a special buy, although this price is available from several different people, but it comes with a free item, and I just liked it. Now, I didn't see anyone else with the free item, so there is that additional benefit, but the price, even though it's listed as special buy, is kind of ordinary. I just like the item, and I like that it came with something free. So, Milwaukee M12 Fuel Brushless Cordless Quarter-inch Right Angle Die Grinder. It's going to be $229. And if we click here, we're getting a free 2.5 amp hour battery. So it's the high output 2.5. It's newer battery. You know, I say that, and it's probably been out for several years now, but it is newer compared to the old batteries that they've had forever. Whoops, didn't mean to click that again. So you get your die grinder, $229 with the free 2.5 amp hour battery. Go to Walmart again. We got a TV. This is not the TV I bought, although I could consider it, except I don't have a place to put a 75-inch TV. Philips 75-inch 4K Ultra HD Google Smart LED TV, normally $498 down to $398. Even the $498 just seems like a really good deal. That is not expensive at all. And then $398, you're saving yourself another $100. I love how much the price of TVs has dropped. It used to be like $5,000-$6,000 to get yourself like a good quality TV, and you can still spend that much on a TV if you really want to get ridiculous. But you can get like really nice. I'm blind as shit, okay? So if it's HD, it's 4K, I can't tell the difference. I can't see anyways. So I don't have to go over the top with how nice my TV is. You know, good enough is good enough for me because I can't see it anyway. So if you're like me, you know, especially as we get older, wearing the glasses more and more, $398, really good deal, and you won't be able to tell the difference anyway. Back to Amazon, 47-inch heavy-duty workbench, power outlet, USB-C, exclusive red side battery holder, adjustable height, 2,100 pounds. This is by Ferratray, 42% off. So we did do a video on this guy. You can see it right here if you want to watch it. But it's $169.99, goes down to 42%, which it's a little bit goofy of a discount. Because I'll tell you what happened. At the time that they asked me to do this video, they wanted the price to be, it was like $110 or $115. I told them, you know what? I'm not doing it unless you get it under $100. Now, the pricing may have changed just slightly because I think it comes out now to like $97 or something, but they got it to, it's 42% because that's what it took it to get it to like $99.79, okay? So that was the deal. Look, I'm always trying to strong arm these guys because they always want to give little puny discounts, and I argue as much as I can and try to get the best deal that I can weasel out of these guys. And that being said, I'll tell you what, we're going to do another quick story, even though we have several deals still to get to, so you may want to fast forward a minute or two. We did that video on the debris forks that went on the front of the tractor. If you watch that video, it was on this channel, the main channel, and that was by Garvey. Now, I really like those debris forks. I think they worked really well. It was something that I actually like pointed out. They just asked me, hey, you want to do a video on something? I was like, yeah, I'll do a video on these things because I want them. Here was the problem. They wanted me to link to their website, their Garvey website. Those things are $370 on their website. Amazon sells them. It's actually from Amazon, not third-party seller, for $229. So I got in an argument with those guys because I was saying, no, I am not linking anyone to your website with that bullshit price. That is ridiculous. If you give me a promo code where you get below Amazon's price, then okay, then I can link to your website. But I'm not going to know it's cheaper on Amazon and then link people to your website. So we went back several times, and they were insistent that, no, I have to link to their website. Okay, well, you go look at that video and look at the website post and look at where I link to. So they're not happy with me. But who cares? So this thing, now I'll let you watch the video for the entire ordeal. Overall, I liked it. It had one flaw, which I wasn't super happy about, but I do feel like it's plenty robust and super useful, and I mean, I'm going to use it. I liked it. So there's that. Next up, 5-pack black heavy-duty duct tape, 2-inch, 20-yard, strong industrial strength, flexible, no residue, waterproof. Okay, it's tape. 50% off. Now look at this. 5-pack, 50% off. Normally $21. We have 2 promo codes. We have this one here. If that doesn't work, you can try this one here. So what is that? $10.50? 5 rolls. That's $2 a roll. You can't beat that. It's like one of the most needed items in the toolbox. Or the trunk. Actually, seriously though, you should have a roll of duct tape in your trunk. You should, because things can break at any time, and it may not be the perfect fix, but if it's the fix that gets you to the gas station or gets you back home, it's good enough. Okay, duct tape. Perfect. Did I already tell you guys about the guy who came to my house and his bumper was off? It was literally dragging along my driveway. I might have already said that story. I won't make you sit through another story, but if I haven't said that one, someone let me know and we'll bring it up next time. 41-in-1 small screwdriver set. Tiny Torx. I love me a Tiny Torx. A good like wrestler name or something. Tiny Torx. Screwdriver fits all ring doorbells. Who remembers Dink? Not Doink, Dink. Precision Magnetic Mini Repair Toolkit by Westdu. 40% off. So they have a bunch of different variations of little small kits, precision kits, things of that nature. I kind of really like them. It's just really compact, and you never know when you might need this. And everyone's got a screwdriver set, but do you get the little baby screwdrivers? Comes with the handy-dandy case and the driver, all the bits. $9.99, 40% off. Make it $5.99. 18-in-1 wire stripping pliers, folding stylus, screwdriver, wire stripper, built-in voltage tester, screwdriver, compact multi-tool electric pliers. This by Linrui. 50% off. Now I looked at these, and I very fascinating, part ridiculous. And I was just like, boy, there is a lot going on here. It says 18-in-1, and I think they undercounted because I'm seeing lots of stuff. It starts out at $15.99. Now we have the 50% promo code that's supposed to go through the 17th, and I also did include that second promo code in case the first one quits working. We got 2 chances here to score an amazing deal. It's $15.99, so it's going to be $8 after the promo code. But you see it, the handles fold up. We have screwdriver bits, I guess, that fold out. This works as like a little wrench, so you can turn nuts, because that's what wrenches do. And you got crimpers and cutters and wrenches and screwdrivers, and it folds. I'm just like, wow, that's interesting. At the very least, you can put it on the coffee table, and it's a conversation piece. People are like, what the shit is that? Let me show you. All 18 functions. Dual wire wheel stringer bead, 4-inch. Look at this guy. Love these things. Last a long time. Nice and aggressive. $7.44. Now, tool nut, $12.99 plus shipping. Acme Tools, $14.99 plus shipping. So not only is Amazon half price, but if you're a Prime member, you're getting free shipping. It's just a sale item, no promo code, no coupon, so you could buy 1, you could buy 5. Whatever tickles your fancy. Now, I wanted to show you the tool deals page, the weekly, even though I call it daily. I'm changing it someday to weekly. Been doing really good, changing this every Saturday. So you go up to the menu bar and you go to the daily tools list, updating it every Saturday. Takes all 15,000 items that my website tracks that are on Amazon, compares the original price with the sale price, and organizes them by the percentage discount and spits out the top 100. So I did check. I checked about 75% of these, which would be about 75 since it's 100. But once you got to the bottom of the list, I got tired. So I removed ones that were not at the right price anymore and kept the others. You see, I stole some items to make individual posts from, but lots of stuff. And one thing you guys will really appreciate about this list is it is mostly name brand stuff. You'll notice you're seeing DeWalt pop up a lot. There's Irwin. Another Irwin, Streamlight, a lot of the name brand stuff, because this doesn't rely on available promo codes or coupons. It's just sale prices. So I'll let you scroll through this thing, but it's actually one of my favorite pages on my website because I feel like it's the most valuable. And we see a lot of stuff that repeats because it just happens to be on sale for a long time, especially things where they're like just trying to unload and get rid of stock. But then every week there's like new things that pop up. It's like, ooh, I haven't seen that before. Like this light is always discounted because it has kind of an inflated original price, $84. I don't know how many people are out there paying $84 for a DeWalt LED light. Now I actually have this light and I really like it, but I like it more at 42. I actually think it was a little cheaper when I checked. I think it was 41, but it was close enough. We don't got to mess with that. So anyways, we're not even halfway through the list there, and you saw there was a lot of amazing things, so you should check it out. One of the things you may have noticed as we were scrolling was the Pro Stormer half-inch drive impact set. 18-piece, 10 to 24 millimeter metric sizes, deep sockets with extensions and a case. Look at all that. All your metric deep well sockets. A couple of extensions to go with it. On sale right now for just $17.49. Half price. Man, you couldn't even get that kind of a deal at Harbor Freight. Not even at the freight. $17.49, all those sockets really amazing. Now this was another one that I pulled from the list, the Digital Miter Saw Protractor by Gem Red. Really like the digital edition. I have one that is non-digital, and I kind of look at the digital one and be like, you know what, I'd like that better. I would like that better. Seems more accurate. Plus, again, we'll circle back, Jen Psaki, shout out, to the TV discussion. I'm blind. So the digital, the numbers are much easier. It's only $7.99, another 50% deal for your Gem Red protractor. Now here we have the Coast G22 Bullseye Spot Beam LED pen light, battery included. Normally $15 down to just $8.88. So you're getting yourself a name brand flashlight, little older model. Gonna have to put a battery in there. I mean, it comes with it, but you need that AAA battery. But you're getting name brand for under $10, so we like that. Okay, let's get into some deal of the day deals. I wanted to keep those to the end because there were so many good things. I'm sure you guys agree. There were some really good deals here. And if I put these first, then, people are checking out, and we don't want them to. We want to make it to the end because these deals are only good for one day. So we talked about Flex previously, earlier this week, and we have this Buy More, Save More event, but as part of their deal of the day today, actually, let me scroll down. It's still off. Son of a bitch, one available. Well, I guess we don't have to talk much about this one, but it was an extra $20 off, $109. You know what? I say that, your store could have them. If you have Lowe's locally to you, which a lot of you do, you could still buy online and pick up in store. So let's not be too discouraged about the deal. Because at $109, that is just such an amazing price for the SDS Plus rotary hammer drill, 24 volt. And if you get more than one of these special buys, these deal of the days, we may hit the $200 or $300 mark, and then you're getting $50 or $100 off. So let's just keep that in our back pocket and realize that we may have to make a road trip if we wanted to pick that one up. Here we have the rear handle, 7 1/4 inch brushless cordless circular saw. Again, $129. So if we bought both of those, we're over $200. We're taking $50 off instead of the $20 on each of them. So really good. Is this one? Oh my God. Why do they have such limited stock on their deal of days, you bastards? You did that with your DeWalt yesterday. $49 for the starter kit with a Power Stack 5 amp hour battery. And I saw that was like 2 days ago in the morning. I said, oh, I'm making a video on this one. This is good enough. It may get a video all by itself because it's an amazing deal. It's advertised right on the damn homepage. I open it up, out of stock. Well, take it off the homepage then, you stupid bastards. Why is it still on the homepage if it's sold out? Also, deal of the day that sells out by like 9 a.m. Bullshit. Okay, we're moving on though. We're gonna woosah a little bit, calm down. Flex Compact 24 volt 2.5 inch portable bandsaw. It's only gonna be $129 again. So think if we were going to get all three of those at $129 a piece, which is already, look at, normally $329, $129, it's $200 off. That's so amazing. If we got all three of them, that's another $100 off. You're going to pay like $250 for three amazing tools. Really good. Now that's it for the Flex. We have one more though. The Metaboo HPT 18 volt 1/4 inch brushless cordless impact driver. Now, This does come with both batteries. That is 2 batteries. You know, sometimes they get goofy with you and they don't count the battery in the picture that's on the tool as an additional battery. Like, you got to actually pay attention. Be like, oh, wait a second. Are they just showing it on the tool, or are they actually telling me there's 2 batteries? There's 2 batteries with this kit. So you get the charger, of course. You get the 2 amp hour batteries. Normally $179 down to $129. So really good deal if you're a Meta Boo Boo HPT fan. 2 batteries. They're little batteries, but perfect for impacts and drills, things of that nature. I mean, you can put it on something bigger if you just need to make like one cut, but good for these smaller tools. And $129, amazing price. So there it is, guys. All of the latest amazing deals. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and I will see you guys next time.